From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Game number 3 of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Adam Conley gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
2-0 now. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Now the 2-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
A ball and a strike now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Up with it now is Prado. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but is able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. That's missed with a breaking ball. Two out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball and a strike. A 1-1. 1-2 now. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. Fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another 2-2 offering. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll get in there safely.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. His career numbers with Adam Conley. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Bryant at second. Rizzo on at first with 2 down. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Cubs wind up leaving him loaded. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, John Lester's done just about everything in the game of baseball. Not an overpowering guy. 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. Has mixed in the cutter. His changeup has gotten better. The only knock on John Lester, not a real good fielding pitcher. He holds base runners on really well, but he's not really good at fielding bunts and throwing the ball around the diamond.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
That misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Happ is after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Batting second, Patrick JT.
Up next from Miami, JT Realmuto. His past history against John Lester, he's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Runner, runner, runner.
Here's the 1-0. Runners off for second. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
No one out with a runner at second. The 2-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Here's Starlin Castro. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. Starlin Castro has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0, and he falls behind now, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there. 3-1. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Martin Prado now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. His past history against John Lester, he has 7 hits in 16 tries. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 the count to Martin Prado. Lester, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 2-1 home.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Derek Dietrich would be next. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting 5th, left fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. So in now for Chicago, Ben Zobrist. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Chasing after it is Maben.
But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maben in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Zobrist leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Come on, Marlins.
Popped him up. Realmuto moving to his left. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Skied into straightaway right. Maben is there, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. So stepping in, Miguel Rojas. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Too low, 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Contreras has it, and he makes the throw to first. Brinson is retired. 2 down now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Conley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Ground ball left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order after 2. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at bat, Albert Almora. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch of the at bat. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Come on, Marlins.
Bouncer up the middle. Rojas scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now in the box, Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Prado has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now for the Marlins, Cameron Maybin, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Cameron Maybin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Maybin swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. And this is fouled at the plate. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Contreras is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Ben Zobrist is on deck. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The next 3-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben Zobrist.
As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Curveball that time, not even close. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The pitcher, John Lester.
So here now's the pitcher, John Lester. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Rojas calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Cubs 1. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Justin Bour.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Martin Prado. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 32. Derek.
So striding in,
Dietrich.
Derek Dietrich hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and grounded foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Leading
one.
out for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Maven on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Almora with an even count. 2-2. Fifth inning. 2-1 our score. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
This is popped up, and he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Marlins on top, 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Rojas. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Baez takes it in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Center fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Johnny Giavotella will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Johnny Giavotella.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. His past history against John Lester, he's gone 3 for 11. Fouled away. Popped him up. Bryant over to his right, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 48, Severino Gonzalez.
Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Ready once again. Wilson Contreras comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The relay throw, and he's safe.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Behind 0-2 now. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he chased it in the dirt. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Maben is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Cameron Maben now. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far.
Cameron Maben.
First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Now Lester's 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Lester's 2-0 home. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Seventh inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to South Florida. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Marlin Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 66, Marlin Garcia.
Tommy La Stella is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. La Stella, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Garcia, a 6'3" left-hander. He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Prado is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that misses 1-1. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Misses, ball 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Two out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Justin Wilson.
Digging in once again, Justin Bohr. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Wilson stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Martin Prado now.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting, left fielder, Derek Dietrich.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. Bryant is up with it on to 1st, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. So in now for Chicago, Albert Almora. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, we'll take a look at the pitch here, and you can see what they're trying to do. Tie him up inside. That pitch wasn't that bad, but credit to the man swinging the bat. He was able to turn on it and drive it out of here.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The 1-0 is a ball down and away.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two balls and a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
To short, hit hard. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
There's one. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Castro. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, and Chicago's taking a 3-2 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 15, Brandon Morrow.
Ready now for the Marlins, Lewis Brinson. Let's see what he can do leading off the home 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Number 12 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0 on the way is right down the middle for a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Popped up. Baez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail 3-2. Nick Whitgren enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. One now to Zobrist. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he fouls this one off. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Addison Russell will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And this one runs up high, ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Zobrist, base runner at first with one out. Popped him up. Prado shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
How about it?
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The 0-2 once more. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one. Two out with the man at first. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Javier Baez would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Castro will put this one away, and his side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing in the Cubs half of the ninth. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They trail it here 3-2. Pedro Strop enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 2 for 4.
JT Realmuto.
From the stretch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Strop, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And there's ball 2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Full count now. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another payoff pitch. Count remains full. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Half is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
It counts 1-1.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman, Justin.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Bohr. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Chicago Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Justin Wilson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Pedro Strop hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.